Tell me when we're ready.
Okay.
Oh, hey everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's Sunday. It's Shout Out Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, Big Mike here.
Terrie.
A beautiful bride right next to me. We had a good time yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah.
I did too. Hey, we got a film coming out too. We kind of bent the rules when it comes to Valentine's Day, so
Yeah.
be prepared for that video that's coming out. So who we got in the chat?
We have
Miss Terrie.
Well, Grace stopped by earlier.
Hey, Grace.
And then Patty Price.
Patty Price, she's on the road, I heard.
And Jesse and Lisa probably, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And Brenda at Redbird Farm. And Beth Knierim.
Ooh, I wonder why Beth's in here.
And hey, there's Jason.
Jason's in here. I know why he's in here.
And they're all, Jesse and Brenda and them's all talking about, having hangovers and getting
Well, they were doing the boot scoot boogie over on Boots and Bounty.
Oh, okay.
So,
and who else? Mad Acre Farms.
Mad Acre Farms, they're listening.
Jamie and Ryan.
That's right. Listen up good, you two.
Yeah. Hooga Homestead.
Hooga.
And Doug the guitarist.
Doug the guitarist.
And Sid.
Hey, Sid.
Crouch Ranch.
All right.
Hey, Sid. And Charles at Fallen Arkansas Veterans. Ricky Ventures from Minnesota. And Paul Honeyman from
England.
Sir Paul.
Sir Paul.
And I think I got all of them. Treasure Hunter.
Treasure Hunter.
Yeah,
well, we just had a visitor to the homestead today.
We did.
Some of you guys probably know her.
She's been in
her
chats.
YouTube channel is JB Conway.
Yeah.
She is the owner of Whitetail Run RV Park up on Lake Tenkiller here in Oklahoma. And she took advantage of the burn barrels that I got up on the plant. And she came by today with her foreman. And they picked them all up, all 20 of them. We got them strapped down and sent them on their way.
Yeah.
So they're happy. I'm happy. And now all we're waiting now is for E3 Farmstead to come get theirs.
Yep.
And we're ready to help anybody out that needs it. So we got burn barrels.
Yep.
Anyway, so who else we got in there?
So we have Garden to Table with Heather Lynn. Hello,
all right.
Heather.
Hey.
And we have, there's Lisa.
There's Lisa.
She says, yes, I am here too.
Lazy days ahead.
There's Tiny Tim Posey. And I think, did I catch up again? I caught up again.
So if you've seen our thumbnail, you know who our guest is.
Yep.
And here's one of the things. Now, he has 150 so videos or something like that. And I've been up on my 3 days off at 5 o'clock in the morning, watching videos until I finished every last one of his videos. Now, he has a signature move on his videos. Okay? A signature move. And that signature move is, hey, how's it going? Or, hey, thanks for stopping by. Okay? That's his signature move. Okay, he's got it down pat. Okay. I've seen it 150 times. Okay. 150 times. Okay, so I know it well. Now, he did his first YouTube video. And do you know what his first YouTube video was?
Oh, I do, but I'll let you tell everybody.
A cow lick. It's like 1 second. Whoop, big old cow lick going across the screen.
Cow tongue.
That was his first video. Okay. That pushed him into the YouTube community. Okay. And hey, I'm telling you something. If it wasn't for Tennessee, okay, making cameo appearances, and we'll talk about Tennessee. All right. I don't know. Tennessee is kind of like George. George is our livestock guardian cat that sleeps among the chickens and moves around with them as they're doing it. He just lays down. They peck around him. Nobody hurts anybody. But Tennessee, oh man, that's a character. It's like having a dog, but it's a cat.
Yeah.
I love it. So
Damn. Paul wants to know if you got lids for them barrels.
I did.
And Charles at Fallen Arkansas Veteran says Jason and Jared are looking for some burn barrels, feed barrels. Well, shoot dang.
Shoot dang, brother.
We know where they can get some.
I know where you can get some.
Anyway.
Costing $5 a barrel.
That's right.
Can't beat that.
Nope.
What's we got in here?
Aw, Sid. Said Terrie is the only 10 I see. Thank you, Sid. I
think you're a
missed
10.
something. Aw, you're sweet.
And not because I have to, people.
I was looking to see if I missed anybody else. I don't think so.
Nope.
There's been talking going on that I missed.
A lot of chit chat. That's what I like.
Susie Jacobson, hello.
Hey, Susie.
We got our daily
message. I love those messages she sends us.
I love them too.
Yes. There's trouble.
There's trouble.
Trouble's a brewing.
Yeah. Cindy.
Yeah. Susie Jacobson. Mm-hmm. Cindy Tarjay.
All right.
Man.
So I'll let you go on.
So if you haven't guessed it yet, Jason Knierim at Illinois Knierim, IL Knierim. I remember a lot of times a while back, everybody's going, "What is IL?" It's Illinois. Yeah. Don't say the S because people from Illinois get pissed off when you use the S and say Illinois. Okay, even though it looks like that, it's not. So it's Illinois. So
wait. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm seeing stuff. Oh, never mind. He took it back. Paul was gonna do something, but he took it back. We do have those barrels. Well, he has barrels still, 4 of them.
Oh yeah, 4 of them.
All right. Anyway.
So anyway, are we done?
Yeah. He took it back. So
okay. All right. So without further ado, we're going to bring up onto the chat Jason from Illinois Knierim. Yeah. There he is. Look at him.
There he is.
Thank you. Now tell us where you're at. Now don't give away your disclosed location.
Undisclosed.
Or undisclosed?
Yes.
Yeah, undisclosed location.
Just in the back of the van because I needed good cell phone service to do this live. So
okay.
I'm using my Wii Boost here, so I got a good signal.
Okay. All right. So he's in the van, and we're going to talk about that van a little bit later. Now, somebody else that used to run around in a van was Robertson's Bellyacre.
They did.
Yes.
But they were snatching people up at the meetup.
Yeah.
Annie Ann.
Yeah.
They kidnapped her in a paddle van. So, but they're not on here, so they won't get no flashbacks and go buy another van. So this is Jason from Illinois Knierim. Like I said, his catchphrase is, "Hey, how you doing?"
Thanks for stopping by.
There you go.
Thanks for stopping by. I heard it 150 times, brother. So his name's Jason. Your better half is named Beth, and she's in the chat here.
She is.
Yep, she's actually in the house working.
Now, I think that I can count on my hands how many cameo appearances she's been on your videos. So does she not like being on camera?
Just not her thing. She is a people person, but it's just not her thing. She's hands-on. She likes playing with her hair, doing their nails, their feet, talking to them hands face to face.
So she owns her own salon, right?
Correct.
Okay, and because in a lot of your videos, you always say, "I got to go over to the salon. I got to put up some of this. I got to fix that. I got to, install something." So how much do you get involved besides free haircuts and trims and stuff?
As far as maintenance, I try to do everything myself. I've got a video of me getting waxed. I did it on a live one day.
That's worth watching, trust me.
I don't know. Free services. I don't usually get anything at the salon. I do most of the stuff here at the house because I don't really need to go to town unless it's to fix something.
Yeah. Okay. So
they try to embarrass me when I'm there too. Sometimes I think so.
Yeah. So your motto is you're a jack of all trades and master of none. But everything that you learn or things you don't learn, you watch it on YouTube so you can learn it.
Correct. Pretty much everything that I've been doing here lately, I just seen a video of it because it popped up, and I was like, hey, I think I could do that. So I just been doing it. That's
Okay.
how I started making T-shirts and stickers and stuff. Is
So you learned all that on YouTube.
pretty much YouTube and a little bit of Google searching and, you know, product research. That tells you a lot about.
So in a lot of your videos, you're really artsy fartsy type of a guy, if I can use that. I think you used that in one of your videos. Artsy fartsy. Where does that come from? Where does that come from?
Not a clue. My grandma used to make stuff. My mom made stuff. Actually, the candles, my mom reminded me my grandma used to make candles. So
yeah,
maybe it's
I
stuff
like all
that
the jewelry he makes.
repeat it. Not really for sure. Just let it flow out. And if you don't know how to do it, learn how to do it, try it, and it might save you some money.
Oh, there you go. Because yeah, I've seen the videos where you were learning how to do the etching on stainless steel. Is that still one of your favorite cups? The first one you screwed up?
You know, everything is what it is, and that's how you got to figure it out. Is just do it.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's going to cost you an arm and a leg, just do it.
Yeah. So because he was doing one, and he was trying. The first time he was using, I think you were using a motorcycle battery, and
Correct.
then you used a plug-in power source that really was like an overload.
It didn't work quite right. I don't think. I don't know. I just went to the acid after that just because it was easier and it turned out better.
Oh yeah.
I've since then watched quite a few videos and talked to a few other YouTubers about that, and they told me how to make it better, but I see no sense in it since I'm using acid now. So it is what it is. A learning experience. Everybody does their own thing on whatever's easiest for you.
Yeah. So you have videos on etching stainless steels, etching glass, sublimation, prints on shirts and hoodies and stuff like that. You do cups, you do water bottles, T-shirts, hoodies. I don't know, what do you call those towels? Those
puke rags.
Puke rags.
Puke rags.
Yeah, you do the puke rags. I got one of those when we were at Prior from you. And then you started doing things with acrylics.
Yes, here.
Yeah.
I've been playing with acrylic paints. I've made some clocks. I've transferred it over to canvas, over to these cups now. With the clocks, I learned how to use some epoxy, and I've transferred that over to these cups. So I'm putting stickers on the cups, painting the cups, epoxy in the cups so they're dishwasher safe.
Cool.
I'm thinking about doing a painting and turning it into a clock, like a square canvas painting. Actually, while I was sitting here earlier, I found a piece of wood down here I used to beat on things, and I'm thinking about making an epoxy table out of it. Just things pop in my head, so I try them.
So you do have an artsy fartsy mindset.
Is it called a left brainer?
A left brainer, yeah.
A left part of my brain. Yeah, I guess. I ain't sure.
Because I really like the epoxy stuff he's doing now.
Yeah,
I love the clocks and all that kind of stuff. That is just some awesome stuff.
And if you can find him on Facebook, he has got some really cool jewelry and stuff too.
Yeah, that is true.
That was a severe fluke on how I started making jewelry. Stuff.
How'd that happen?
I had some snare wire as I was making these little survival boxes, and a video popped up that says you can make jewelry out of a rock. Well, I kind of pick up shiny rocks that catch my eye, and there was one there, and there was some gold snare wire there. So I made a necklace, and I'm like, wow. So I made a bunch of them. That's exactly how that happened. And apparently people like them.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your van. Your van started out as a going to work and I throw everything in my van and I know exactly where it's located at. If I'm looking for something, it's probably in the van. And then I think you made the transformation when you needed to go, when you were going to actually go into Pryor last May. Was it last May?
Nah, it's kind of been in the works. Okay, this van's been to Florida. I stayed a while and I had a hammock ran up from one side to the other.
Yeah.
I towed a Jeep down to Florida and stayed down there for a week. It's slowly transformed into some different stuff. I've got 200 watts of solar on here, a refrigerator. I put a stainless steel table in it, so I can't break stainless steel for the most part. Plus, it's magnetic. It doesn't transfer heat all that great, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And then I literally riveted a filing cabinet to that table so it didn't fall over because I wanted some deep drawers. And then I put some carpet in it. And I got a bed that comes in and out. But I mean, I've hauled everything from rear ends and transmissions to my wife and dog in here. So.
Mountain Maple Ranch has a question. They want to know, do you have an Etsy shop and do you sell your stuff?
No, I do not have an Etsy shop. All my stuff has really came to me here lately as far as making. I was just kind of showing them off to see what people thought about it. And then people's like, hey, can you do this for me? Can you do that? So I don't have any payment methods or anything like that. I did some sublimation for another YouTube channel. Well, they bought me a tool that I use now. Kevin from Lazy Pond Farm, he wanted some of those koozies to give away. And I basically traded for the epoxy that I'm putting on the records. So that's basically what I'm doing as far as
bartering.
Exactly. Bartering for art supplies.
Yeah, because I know that when Umberto down at Ranchos Los Rosales, he made me my quick knife sheath and all that stuff. I paid him on Facebook payment or something like that, which went really well. I like that better than I like PayPal because it was just the way it was. So, I mean, there's ways of making that happen when people want something. So I would say that once they watch your videos, whether they're into jewelry, whether they're into art, whether they're into making wine, we're going to talk about that wine making habit you got. Okay.
I don't even drink, so that's kind of funny.
That's what I'm saying. You said right there in the video, you go, I don't drink, but I love making wine. Who drinks all your wine?
I give a lot of it away. My wife likes some of it. Some of it she really does not like the pineapple one. But yeah,
my blood sugar goes up every time you go like this. I'm going to put, half a pound of sugar in it and stuff like that. I just go, oh, my blood sugar will just tear me up.
Even the mead that I make, that's at least 3 pounds of honey that goes into that. So,
yeah.
Plus 3 pounds of whatever fruit I'm using.
Yeah.
There's a lot of sugar in that, but the yeast eat it up, turn it into alcohol.
Yeah. So how long have you had Tennessee?
Oh, she came to us as a kitten. She's probably pushing 3 years old.
Yeah.
Little bitty female. She is a hardworking yard cat. She's constantly bringing us treasures.
Oh yeah.
I guess she's trying to feed us. I don't know.
Yeah, because I watch her on your videos and stuff. I said, man, she's like having a dog.
Yes.
She has to be in everything.
So you could flip her up, hold her upside down, wall her around. She'll just go limp and go with it. She'll jump up on your back if you're laying or bending over. She walks up and top the van. If I'm watching my solar and she's on the van, I can actually tell when she's laying on the panels.
Yeah. So I'm going to read off some things that I looked when I looked on there that I said, hey, this is what he likes to do: baking, cooking, crafts, product reviews, trail cameras, and loves killing bugs.
Well,
I'm paying attention. For some reason, I think that's the right side of your brain that like to kill bugs.
I just don't use pesticides or anything in my garden because I like to walk up and grab it and just eat it straight out of the garden. So that's where the bug thing comes along. And they will wipe out your garden really quick.
So some of the things I also seen on there, a lot of DIY stuff, winemaking, workshop projects, which is woods and stuff like that, house projects, things that you're doing there, automotive projects, gardening and seeding. You got into the solar for your van. And the other thing let's talk about is, why do you carry a bug out bag or get home safe bag?
It's a get home bag.
A get home bag.
So I wouldn't call myself a prepper. I'm just prepared. I worked for the state of Illinois for quite a long time as a subcontractor with the roads. I know there is a fault line around here, so there's going to be an earthquake sometime.
Yeah.
We ain't going to be able to cross a lot of bridges, and I'm going to have to walk home if I'm, 30, 40, 50 miles away. I know from my backpacking days, on a bad day, I could cover 12 miles. So if I got to walk home, my backpack is 3 days worth of supplies without really having to look for anything. It's just basically to get me home. This is where my heart is home.
Yeah. I know when we lived overseas that we always had a box in the trunk of our cars for 72 hours over there. So, because like when we were in Korea, you never know when shit gonna hit the fan. So you always have something, because you never know if you're gonna get stuck or something like that. So, and then the winters, of course, the kitty litter and all that kind of stuff for the roads and stuff like that. So
kitty litter's in here, but it's not only for the tires.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there you go. Tennessee needs a little comforts too sometimes.
Sure.
So I got 10 questions for you. Actually, I've got 11. I threw another one in there.
Surprise, surprise.
Okay. There you go. So tell us about you and who Jason Knierim really is.
Jason Knierim is always revolving. So, I'm a different person than I was last week. I'll be a different person next week. So try new things. You will hopefully become better. I do a little bit of everything. I try to help out. There really ain't much to me. I'm just, what you see is what you get. And that's pretty much it.
Okay. What made you want to start a YouTube channel?
So you've probably seen my second and third video was drone footage, I believe.
Yeah.
Basically to show my dad. He's only a few miles away, but COVID was going on. I was a delivery person, little things like that. So I just basically wanted to show him and not make him sick and not be, dangerous at that point in time. We didn't know much about COVID at that point in time.
Okay. Now, what direction do you see your channel going in the future? You stated in a lot of things, who am I, what am I doing, and stuff like that. Those pop up every once in a while on your videos. And right now, I understand you want the freedom to do whatever Jason wants to do at the time and not get boxed in. But where do you see your channel going in the future?
Well, right now it's going towards the art side and live chats. I participate in a lot of live chats as far as in the crowd. Mm-hmm. but we got seed planting stuff coming up. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I don't really think YouTube likes what I'm doing because I do everything as entertainment. I don't stick to a niche. I'm all over the place, like you said, reviews, arts, how-tos. But I'm just going to go with the flow. That seems to be the easiest thing to do.
So when you say that, is it easier for you to film when you're not boxed in? I would say yes.
Oh, yes. For sure. I mean, why would you want to do something that you're not enjoying at that point in your life?
Yeah.
So here, woodworking. You said it earlier. I like doing woodworking. Actually, I really haven't done much woodworking in years. I broke my joiner probably 4 years ago. So I haven't really been into much woodworking. But now that I've seen this piece of wood down here, I do kind of want to cut it up and add some epoxy to it.
Yeah.
That's a totally different thing. It's something new.
But I'm going to tell you something. When you, all of a sudden I'm going, what is he doing? And he made a set of sawhorses for a table just out of some scrap lumber. I was going, I would have never even thought of that. You know what my first thought is sawhorses? I need to go to Lowe's.
Yeah.
Oh, no. You could build stuff 3 times better than you could buy it.
Yeah.
Of course, I think he's just looking for excuses to go to Harbor Freight.
Yeah. Yeah. Harbor Freight is like my go-to. That's my kryptonite.
I've got a lot of Harbor Freight tools. Some of my sanders, they're great as far as warranty on hand tools, wrenches, sockets, things like that. But as far as major tools, spend a little bit of money unless you're going to break it a lot.
So you talked about before in your videos, and you talked about the salon and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm learning is that your wife has got a free handyman at her disposal for the salon. Yeah.
Very true. Very true. We just had a shampoo bowl break, and I ordered it a while back ago. It finally broke, so we swapped it out. I've changed the pedicure bowls there. I've changed the carpet. I've changed the linoleum. When we bought that place, it was not right before we bought it, but for the most part, from the 70s to the 90s, it was like a daycare. So we had to update some stuff, and there was not near enough electricity running for the salon for the girls for their stations.
Yeah. So I see your beautiful bride up there on the question there. She got some smiley faces,
Some laughing
and stuff like that. But does she have you on the payroll?
Well, yeah, half of it is mine.
I say that because my brother-in-law owned a company, and he had every member of his family on the payroll doing something in there. So I'm just like going, wait a minute, these people never even show up, but they've got a title and they get a check. So more money comes into the family household from the business.
It all depends on how it's structured.
Yeah. So she's taking advantage of you. Okay, good to know.
Well, she did buy me a Jeep that's got a snow plow. I mean, does that count?
There you go. All right. So you guys are even. What would you consider is your biggest success in life so far? Just out of everything you've done from time you were born till now, what is your biggest success you think is in your life?
Maturing, calming down, and meeting my wife. I mean, otherwise I would have been a crazy man. I'm sure.
Man, you're saying all the right things there, Jason. Yeah. Okay. With that same thing, what is your biggest regret in life?
Not traveling more. I hear your stories. I mean, where you've been, but that was because of the military. we've been to the Bahamas and plenty of places in the States. Actually, that's how the salon got named, is because of the Bahamas and the palm tree. We wanted to
Okay.
be serenity. But I mean, I just travel more than what we did. That's one of the reasons why this van's turning into what it's turning into. So we could go places and not have to have a hotel reservation. I don't have to be 300 miles today. We could stop at 30. We could stop at 80. Just travel more.
Okay. What are your influences when it comes to art and what drives you to create new stuff?
Things that flash up on Instagram that I just say, hey, I think I could do that. I mean, that's pretty much what all my art is I think I could do that. So let's try it. It was close this time. Let's try it just a little bit different. If it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't.
Yeah.
So just visual sight. That's my influences.
Okay. So out of all your hobbies, which one would you say is your favorite and why?
Oh, it's always evolving. I mean, it used to be mountain biking. It used to be free climbing. It used to be camping, as far as tent camping. It used to be fast cars and Jeeps. Speaking of Jeeps, I got 5 of them, and we're building a big one sometime whenever I feel like it, I guess. When I get back into Jeeps. It's just always evolving. So it'll be something different next month, I'm sure.
Okay.
Sounds like me.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the same way.
Yeah.
Like I'll really get into baking for a while, or I'll really get into learning how to cook new stuff, or all the chickens, or I just hop around from thing to thing.
Speaking of chickens, we got more, and we'll have another video on that. My gosh, I'm going nuts. I can't even give away the eggs that I got, and she's over here with the incubator. Oh, she never gets up. In the middle of the night, she doesn't get up. But the other day, it woke her up. She heard a peeping, beep, beep.
Well,
and she got up. It was like after midnight, and she goes. She comes in here and wakes me up. Like, I don't really care. I've got enough chickens outside. She goes, "We got babies." I'm like, going, "What time is it?" She goes, "Oh, it's just after midnight." I go, "What?"
That's just the motherly instincts. But chickens is the whole reason I found myself in the homesteading community, is I was doing research, because I want chickens and goats and pigs out here eventually.
Yeah.
Critter Creek said Jeeps, a crawler or mutter.
Around here, it's a mutter, but one of them that I have already has a 6-inch long arm. This one's only going to have a 3.5-inch junkyard lift. And then I got a 2-door that it's going to be something someday. I've got 5 units out here. Plus, I got a daily driver that has a snowplow.
Okay, so besides us, what are some of you? What or who are your favorite channels to watch and why? Besides us, I mean, you don't have to say our name.
That's ever evolving too. So right now, for the last probably 3 months, I have been just giving all my attention to small YouTube channels, 1,000, 1,500 and under. Why? No clue. That's what I've been enjoying watching. I've missed out a lot of our common channels here for the last few months, just because that's the time that I've been devoting is to smaller channels.
Well, that's good though, because they need that. So.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, because I one of the things that I do is I'll go in before I go to work every morning. I'll go on there and I will actually search. I'll go onto your channel, and the channels that you subscribe to, on the channel part, or whoever's on there, doesn't matter what channel it is, I go through theirs and I look through their channels and see what they like. And then I'll go over there and I'll check those channels out. because normally I would never even go there probably. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I search out channels from other people's favorite channel lists, just to check those out.
I usually find mine from being in a live chat. Like someone will come across the chat and I'll think they're funny, so I'll search them out a little later on.
Yeah, that's kind of we found Belinda and Chuck.
Yes.
Freaking hilarious, those two.
Exactly.
Especially him. And he's a preacher.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to go to church at his church, and I'm Catholic, so I want to go to his church just for the laughs.
Yeah. So Charles at Fallen Arkansas Veterans wants to know if you're going to the Okie Homestead Expo or to Shoot Dang Fest. And you kind of touched on that earlier, I think. But
I probably won't go to the Okie, but Shoot Dang I'm shooting for, yes.
Okay. So I've watched all that stuff. I've heard you say I'm going to work. I just got home from work and everything. So what does Jason do for a living besides a creator on YouTube?
Just at the moment, whatever I need to do.
Yeah.
You need something done, I'll do it. So I've done factory work. I used to be a laborer basically for a traffic control company. I haul stuff, just whatever at this point in time.
Okay. And is there anything you want to tell people about your channel that we haven't covered already? I mean,
pretty much you're going to be surprised every week what I'm putting out. You know, sometimes it'll be the same general stuff for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't do what YouTube wants me to do and put out on a regular schedule. So 1 week you might get 5, 6 videos. The next week you might only get 1.
yeah.
And you might get artsy fartsy stuff. I might be working in the garage, or I might be doing a Dollar General haul. You never know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
That's kind of us. I mean, we're not always homestead stuff. So yeah, it's kind of the same thing.
We throw in whatever we want to film, but you know, we love the homestead life. I don't know if you can call it homesteading. It was just a name. I would say it's modern homesteading, not their traditional. I got a mule and a plow and all that kind of stuff. But it's a modern day homesteading because we've lived in large cities for so many years and we never want to do it again. Our neighbors are cows, and I'm happy with that because I deal with people every single day. And most of the time it's people's complaints. And when I get home, I don't even want to talk to a neighbor. So that's why we live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I got a neighbor across the street, which they're far enough away. It's cool. I see their horses more than I do them. So
yeah.
Behind us to the north, there ain't nothing for miles. To the west of us, you got a river you got to cross and river bottoms before you get into anything, and that's probably a while. So I like where I'm at for sure.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to get into the niche. That's how I came up with the logo and the name. I mean, it's not a niche at all that way. It's the state I live in and my last name. You can't get any easier than that. And that's a simple logo too.
Yeah. One of the things that it really was, because when you say you don't drink and you make all that freaking wine, I mean, we're not just talking, hey, I got this habit. I make wine as we drink it. No. I mean, he's making wine in 5-gallon jugs. Okay.
It's time.
What's up with that?
I got another 5-gallon jug that, so I'm going through my juicy juice. It's going to go bad here before too long. That's another way to store your preps. You just turn your juicy juice into wine whenever it needs to be done. I got 5 gallons of the cranberry apple is what I'm going to make next. I've got probably 4 gallons that I need to bottle right now. Well, at least within the next month or 3. So, and then I got boxes of it in the basement with, and it's bartering stuff.
So you're bringing that to Shoot Dang Fest? You're going to load up the van like a bootlegger and then head to Oklahoma?
I brought a gallon last year. I might do the same thing.
It was really good.
Yeah.
And that was just tea.
Yeah. So you did etch this one for me last time.
Yes.
You can dark something.
How much did you use that?
Oh, I have it up on the shelf.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
Yeah, I have it up on the shelf because I really like it, and I'm not really a drinker. I mean, I like I don't know. I like a little scotch on the rocks every once in a while. Sometimes I'll have a 12-pack of Budweiser in the refrigerator, and it might stay in there 6 months. Then all of a sudden I get on this thing where I want beer, and I'll start drinking beer, and then I'll go a whole year without drinking.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things. I'm not really a big drinker.
I was 25 when I quit drinking, but I found out early that I was allergic to beer, so I was always drinking whiskey, and ulcers came around, and
Yeah.
met my wife, and I needed to calm down. I was playing cards a lot whenever I met her, so whenever I was a little bit more on the sober side, I was winning a lot. So I opened up a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah.
But eventually I just kicked it, quit smoking cigarettes not too long after that, and saved a lot of money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No doubt about that. Hey, well, Jason, I'm glad you took the time to be with us today.
I appreciate you asking me.
And our whole thing about our shout out Sunday is to help other people, whether they're small, medium. I mean, the large channels don't need our help whatsoever because people helped us. And I just think paying it forward is the right thing to do. I wish you so much luck on your channel. And I hope it grows. It's a great channel. I mean, I'm telling you something. If you want to learn to do something the smart way and not the expensive way, I will put it that way, is you got to watch your channel. Okay, because I wish I was like you. I am not parting with my money very easily. I wish I was creative the way you are. I try to find a bargain and stuff like that, like a tractor or something like that. But hey, that's another story. We're still fighting over that one.
Probably work on that one.
Yeah. So, but I wish I was more. I mean, I was a soldier for all those years, and I wasn't a mechanic. I was doing my thing out there, shoot, move, and communicate. But that doesn't teach you how to change a motor in a car. You know what I mean? So I got to watch channels like you and follow examples and stuff like that, and how-to channels, just to get the ballpark in my head what I want to do and how to do it.
Those channels that teach you how to do things, they'll give you little hints too on what to do. I changed the head on a Jeep, and it was years since I worked on a vehicle, well, that style of vehicle, and they gave me all kinds of hints.
Yeah. So, hey, I want to thank you for coming on. I hope you have a blessed Sunday.
Thank you.
Say hello to your wife for us.
Hopefully we'll see you at Shoot Dang.
We will see you at Shoot Dang. Yeah. I think we're like 83 miles away from where the thing's happening up in Tulsa. So for us, it's easy. It's a no-brainer.
Basically 70 to 44 or something like that. I mean, that's a great shot for me. I get some good Terrie through Missouri.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go down 44 out of St. Louis, you'll go right by her hometown outside of Fort Leonard Wood.
Yep.
Ah.
That's where she was born and raised.
Yep.
I've been past there quite a few times then.
Yeah.
Just down the road from Uranus.
Yeah.
Yeah. We stopped there not too long ago.
All right, brother. We want to thank you for coming on. Anything we can do for you, just let us know. And
Keep smiling.
keep smiling, brother, while you still got teeth. All right, we'll see you later.
See ya.
See you,
Thank you.
Jason.
Appreciate everything.
All right, man.
All right.
All right, so that was Jason at Illinois Knierim. I'm telling you guys, he is a wealth of knowledge. And I enjoyed watching all 150 videos. And I'm gonna tell you, it was and it's easy because things I would never even think of, he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and he's just a good guy.
And he's a great guy.
He's a good guy.
Great guy. Oh my gosh. So give him a chance. Check his channel out. Sub to him. Support his channel. And trust me, he's in a lot of lives. So he knows a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
So go check him out, please.
I hit a few things here. Tiny Tim Posey sent a $5 super chat. Said, be nice to Terrie about the chick. She holds the purse strings to the Mahindra tractor.
I apologize for that outburst.
Thank you, Tim.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. And I know Paul said something, and I was going to comment on that. Something about he does the internet television stuff. That way he doesn't have to have a television license. Yeah, people don't think about that in England. They have a television license. If you want to watch television, cable or whatever, then you have to pay for a license fee to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy talk.
It is. Of course, we pay for it anyway because we pay taxes and all kinds of stuff to watch. But and I should scroll back through. Brutal Bob, hello.
Hey, Brutal Bob.
And
Don Ray B.
Hello. And Corrine at
Hello,
Davis
Corrine.
Family Life. Critter Creek. I've missed a bunch of people. Mountain Maple Ranch. I've thrown up a couple of her comments on here. Who else did I miss come in? There were a bunch of people that come in. Jesus Girl.
Hey.
AKA Julie. And Paul was wondering, okay, Terrie, I still wish to purchase 4 drums with lids for the Crocker Boys. Can I use the super chat if I add a bit for taxes?
That's fine.
Yeah, that
They're
works.
only $5 a piece.
Yeah, they're not, yeah. It's all good.
And what does YouTube take? 30%?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, Paul, we can chip in too. It's all right.
Yeah, we can take them down there and drop them off at the feed store. I know their shoot dang ranch is in an undisclosed location. I got that. So we can they drive by the feed store.
But we can message Jared and let him know.
Yeah, just tell them they're up at the feed store or whatever, and they can pick them up.
Yep. And Roberta's Artistic Adventures. Hello, Roberta. Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show.
All right.
And Cindy, I saw that you went out and got that designer version of the new Digimon stuff. So I hope you feel better soon.
The what?
That Digimon stuff that's going around. Ami.
Oh.
Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope you feel better. Evans Family Adventures, Vance, hello.
Hey.
And Cat Fur for Kitten Britches. Said, letting you know what you can do for me. Big Mike needs a tractor. Oh, everybody. Okay. Paul sent a 20-pound super chat. Says, thanks, guys, for the barrels. Okay. All right. Thank you, Paul. We will get those to Jared and Jason.
Yep.
Let's see. What have I've missed so much. There was so much. Roberta put the information for the Shoot Dang Fest in Catoosa, Oklahoma.
Yep.
On April 29th and 30th. We will be there.
And we will be leaving on the
31st.
Oh, is it the 31st?
Yeah.
Or is there 31 days in April?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so.
I don't know.
Is there not? I don't know. Maybe not.
Whatever it is after the 30th, because I need to sleep something off.
Yeah. We'll probably some of that wine that we need to.
That's right.
Paul, 10-pound super chat for
How
the
many
text.
barrels do you want me to buy them?
Okay. Let's see. Who else did I miss? Cindy says I'm allergic to alcohol. Every time I drink, I broke out in handcuffs.
There you go.
And
Well, I'll try to protect my good name. I won't talk about those days.
no, that.
There's a reason why I went into the Army as a military policeman. My uncle told me, he goes,
stay out of trouble.
he goes, knowing you, Mike, and everything you've got in trouble with as a kid, you need to go into the military policeman.
I am no such thing.
I said, what are you talking about? He goes, yeah. I said, I didn't never want to be a cop. He goes, you need to be a cop. You need to be on the side of the criminals. That's what he told me.
So Paul called me a wino. I enjoy a nice glass of wine from time to time. That doesn't make me a wino. And earlier Mountain Maple Ranch said our neighbors are 40 plus acres away for miles. We have to plow our access road to get home. So it's my husband and another neighbor keeping the roads clear. Yep.
There you go.
All right. I'm going to scroll back down. I think Lori Karp's here.
Hey, Lori Karp.
Say hi to Lori. Ed Kirkpatrick. Hello.
I've seen Rebecca Davis in here.
Rebecca Davis. And get past all this.
Ed Kirkpatrick, the storyteller.
He is. And I think I've caught up, kind of, sort of. I know I missed a bunch of stuff while we were talking to Jason, and I'm sorry. But
yeah, Ed Kirkpatrick, a lot of times I'll have my phone on my desk, and I'll go to his channel and just listen to his stories while I'm doing like a project on the computer and stuff like that. Kind of calms me just listening to stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm still watching, Ed. Still watching.
Oh, David's Fan of Life corrected me.
30 days.
Yes.
Have September, April, June, and November.
All the rest have 31. All right.
So that was right. The first.
Yeah. All right.
Traveling home on the first.
All right.
I heard Lila's going to be there on the 20th. She's getting in on the 27th into Tulsa.
Yes.
So she got in early last time too. Yeah. So I'm hoping Matt Crocker shows.
Yeah.
They need to rekindle their
I'm sure Matt
relationship.
I'm sure Matt and hopefully Mel and George and
yeah. Well, they said they're coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll all be there.
Who's George?
Dad.
Oh, Mel and George. Okay.
Not that.
I get confused with
not Mel and Gary. Mel
yeah.
and George.
Mel and George. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Wow. Okay.
I have 61s. I stumble sometimes.
Oh, so Cindy said, Terry, we call it Abercrombie, the design Rona. Yeah. See, I call it Digimon or
oh, okay.
Or, yeah, Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's just, it sounds like a Transformer or a Pokemon. I don't know what they're calling it now.
Oh, you're welcome, Ed.
And I think I'm all good.
Are you at the bottom?
I am.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not.
Wow.
But I missed a lot.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did.
Well, all I know is I was so happy to see JB for the first time. She came down and picked up her barrels and stuff, JB Conway. And if you're
no.
What?
Sorry. Jason said he stepped out of the van door and it's snowing huge flakes.
Yeah, we sent that your way.
Well, kind of.
We're trying to keep it on that side of the Mississippi.
A
senior moment. Yeah.
George is the big red furry monster who was after Bugs Bunny.
Oh, okay.
All right. And yes, the eggs. So I started with 12.
Right.
One was not fertilized, so that went away quickly. one was a quitter and it didn't do anything, and that one went away fairly quickly. And
so it left us with 10.
It left us with 10. And over the past, since what, Friday until this morning, we now have 8 new little peeps.
So yeah.
Yes.
And you still have it running.
I still haven't run them, but there's 2 in there, and I think one isn't going to make it. I'm pretty sure it started a pip and then it got rolled and
by the chicks that were inside there,
and it didn't make it. And then the other one, I don't think it was going to make it anyway.
Yeah.
So we have 8 new peeps, and they are all black, just totally black. They're obvious. I Am Samani was the dad.
Yeah.
And
hey, Jared is a player.
Yeah.
Okay. And I ain't talking about Crocker.
No.
I'm talking about Jared, our rooster, our AM Samani.
Yeah.
He gets around because every one of these chicks,
they were all different.
Are like either a real dark gray to black. The legs are black.
Yeah.
The beaks are black. I mean,
we'll see what they turn out like once they really start feathering. But right now, they all look, you can tell that they were all I Am Samani.
So we're really experimenting, like Barred Rock, AM Samani, Americana. What'd you call that? What'd you call the breed of AM Samani and Americanas?
Americani.
Americanis.
Yeah, we're going to call them Americanis.
We're starting our own breeds. Americanis.
Yeah.
And
I named the other I Am Samani.
Samani Rocks.
No.
Because we got some Barred Rocks out there.
The rooster that's out there.
Oh, that's
Batman.
Batman.
Yeah. I am Batman.
I am for AM Samani. I am Batman. That's our other rooster's name.
I am Batman.
Yeah.
So yeah, he is now Batman. And
he's cool looking. He's grown fast.
Oh yeah.
But he needs to brush up on his crowing ability.
Yeah.
Now we got there's 4 roosters on the homestead, and I'm going to tell you something. At 3:00 in the morning, it's one, then the next, and the next, and the next. I'm just like going, oh my gosh, somebody needs to come get these roosters, or they're going into a crock pot. One of the 2, because I can't take that much crowing at 3:30 in the morning.
And it's always 3:30 in the morning. It is like crazy. Anyway,
I get tired.
Charles said thank you for the mention on our last live.
Oh,
you're more than
problem.
welcome, always. And David's really like, oh, babies, yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely got baby. Yeah, I thought he was talking about that earlier, but yeah, Friday night at midnight, I kept hearing this little beep, beep, beep noise. And at first I thought it was a cricket. I had just started drifting off to sleep. And I'm thinking, is there a cricket in the house? And then it dawned on me, wait a minute, we got babies. So yeah, I jumped up, went in, checked, and sure enough, there was a little chick in the incubator. And the next morning we had another one, and they just kept popping out. So it was awesome.
Commander Bacon,
freedom isn't free.
His way homestead.
Yeah. And Beth Cornett, hello.
Hey, Beth.
And all right, I'm back at the bottom again.
There you go.
So anyway,
so hey guys, I'm glad you guys came in. I think if you've never heard of Jason at IL Knierim, I hope you learned something about him today. Please go over there and check out his channel. I mean, he does some. I mean, if you're looking for some merch and stuff like that, if you want cool something stuff. Or whatever,
hit him up.
Yeah, hit him up. He's very creative. If you're looking at like sticker designs and T-shirts and stuff like that, check him out. He can help you out. And anyway, hey, we got a video coming out about Valentine's Day that's coming.
Probably Tuesday.
She's putting together from the eggs going into the brooder all the way till they, I guess, feather out or whatever. She's doing a video on that, so that'll be down the road.
Yep.
We are.
Yeah, Scott, we saw the tractors. Well, I saw the tractors.
Tractor. So, hey, we love you guys. Do something nice for someone. Help somebody in need, and always, always think of that. And until our next video, God bless, and we'll see you then. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, MT Homestead.
It's the